exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to the regular season finale of the Chicago Cougars relocation franchise here on Madden 22. That is correct. We continue on here and we finish the regular season, our inaugural season as the Chicago Cougars. We finish in today's episode. If you guys are excited, smash that like button, hit that notification bell, join the Juice Club by hitting that subscribe button, and let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into the action because I'm excited about this episode. So here we are, as you can tell, 15-1 versus 5-11. The Chargers really don't stand much of a chance. We have already clinched up home field advantage, the #1 seed in the playoffs, a bye week on the wild card games. So we're sitting pretty good for a trip to the Super Bowl in our first ever season. Will it actually happen? Who knows? But I hope that it will. This game is probably not going to have much highlights because it's a 5-11 team versus how good we've been playing this year. So it's probably going to be a big blowout, but who knows? Maybe it'll change. I don't know. But we do have to do a little bit of weekly strategy before we hop into this game. We're going up against Justin Herbert. Obviously, defending the deep pass is probably the way to go, although it says that he doesn't have a very good rating completing the deep pass, so maybe the short pass is where we stop Justin Herbert. I'm gonna go with defend the short pass for right now. I think that's what we do. Throw medium is good, and hopefully Shaun Wade gets up to a 70 overall with this training, and hopefully we get a clean bill of health in practice, as nobody on the defense is injured. What about the offense? Anybody on the offense picking up an injury? Nope, everybody is healthy as we head into the final week of the season. We do have some upgrades. Is it going to be Shaun Wade? Here we go. Shaun Wade's a 68 overall. He's going to play some zone coverage. He's going to play some zone coverage for us. He's now a 69 overall. He's playing up to a 70 with the morale boost. We want Jerry Jeudy to be a route runner, so we're going to get him up to an 85 overall in that stat. And I do want to mention one thing that I didn't mention in a couple of previous videos. I recently just noticed this, that some players have gotten some face scans. So if we go to Devontae Smith now has his face in the game. He doesn't have his tattoos in the game, but he now looks like Devontae Smith, so that's pretty cool. It's been out for a while now. But I just hadn't really even remembered that it was out. There was one other guy on our team, at least, Pat Surtain, who has a face scan now in the game. There are some other people that have face scans that I don't have on the team now, and that I don't remember, to be honest with you, who they are. So those are the two of the guys that we actually have on our team that got updated face scans. So it's been out for a little bit, but I figured I'd show you guys anyway, in case you guys cared. But with all that being said, we know what the playoff picture looks like. 15-1 versus 5-11, big time easy dubs against the Chargers. Although it could be a trap game because Joey Bosa is such a threat at linebacker. This could be a pretty interesting game. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's a boring game where we're up by like 13 points or 6 touchdowns or something. Hopefully it's a blowout. I don't know. We'll find out. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's play the Chargers and finish out this season.
It's week 18 of the National Football League, and we've got high-flying offenses set to take off. It's the Cougars and the Chargers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Chicago Cougars and the Los Angeles Chargers. Brandon Gaudin alongside my good friend Charles Davis. And CD, for as much as the defender in you probably hates to hear it, the NFL is a league ruled by offenses, and we've got a couple of good ones.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the final regular season game in the inaugural season of Chicago Cougars football. It's underway in California. Englewood, California to be exact, for the LA Chargers. Hopefully we get out of here with not much worry about injuries or about people playing under their talent level or anything like that. Hopefully we just get out of here, clean slate, we take an easy victory, and we move on 16-1 and go to the playoffs in the divisional round where the Super Bowl runs through Chicago. So we will have home field advantage throughout the playoffs until we inevitably get eliminated, or we win the Super Bowl. That's completely out of bounds. Completely out of bounds, but whoever was over there, who was covering that? Was that Hargraves? I don't know whoever that was, but he got beat. It might have been Surtain, actually. And that's going to be a screen pass, and they're going to get it. No, Justin Reed's going to get a big hit on Jackson, and he's going to go down 4th and 5, and that's a 3-and-out for the Chargers already, which is what we expect. Oh, that's Kelly, excuse me, not Jackson. But that's a 3-and-out, and that's an easy start for our defense, a great start. And J.J. Robinson, not going to get much on that one, but he never really gets anything on these punt returns, so what can you really expect? Davis Mills, 46 touchdowns, 20 interceptions. He needs to cut down on those interceptions, but a lot of those have been my fault, to be fair. So we can't really get totally upset at Davis Mills. He's had a couple where they've been bad throws, but the majority have been my fault. So I mean, we can't go too hard on Davis. And like I say every episode, Davis Mills has earned the opportunity to fight for his job next season. I'm not guaranteeing him to be the starter this next season. I'm not guaranteeing that he's going to be off the team next year. I've just stated that he has earned the right to at least fight for the job. Now I don't know who's going to be competing with him. Maybe we don't even get a quarterback next year and Davis Mills is just our guy. That could be a possibility. Or it's been brought up that we could possibly trade one of our many wide receivers, because we have a ton of them. We have Jamar Chase, Terry McLaurin, Jerry Jeudy. We have Devontae Smith, Anthony Miller. One of those guys that was a bad sack. One of those guys could be on the move in a potential blockbuster trade to get us a star quarterback that could potentially battle Davis Mills. That's a possibility. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. That is a very, very plausible thing that could happen. As Raheem Mostert just broke a bunch of tackles there, it's going to come back. It's all for naught because there's an illegal block in the back. So Cale Waring is the man to get called for it. Do they really have a truck with the backup beep when a play goes backwards? That's hilarious. But Raheem Mostert basically gets all those yards back with that first run. So Raheem Mostert has been the best signing that we've gotten in this whole series. He has been amazing for us. He's got almost 1,500 yards rushing on the ground. I mean, it's crazy, as Tajay Chamberlain can show you what he does with his speed as he gets into the end zone. The young rookie is dominant. He's flexing on his haters right there. Flexing on his haters as we take the ball on our first possession, go right up the field and score easily on the Chargers. This is what I expected from a 5-11 football team. Their defense to not be very good. They did sack Davis Mills, but that was probably my fault, to be honest, because I didn't really react to the sack. I couldn't really move. But 7-0 lead early in the game. You guys probably, if I judge how this game's going to go, I know it's only first quarter, but if I judge by how the first two drives went, this could be a blowout. This could be not many highlights that you guys get to see. Plus, this is the final game of the regular season. It doesn't really matter. We've already locked up home field advantage. We've already locked up the #1 seed in the playoffs. We've already locked up the division. So this game, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't really matter. I probably shouldn't even really be playing like Trent Favors or Chase Young or anybody like that. And I missed a huge tackle right there. That's how bad user tackler I am. But some could argue that I probably shouldn't be playing these guys in the first place. But you know what? You live and you learn. And you play your big-time players when you want to. Plus, I'm trying to get these rookies as much playing time as possible because we're still trying to find out their dev traits. We know Trent Favors' dev trait was Superstar, now is Superstar X Factor. We don't know what Tajay Chamberlain's is. We don't know what Juan Jordan's is. We don't know what J.J. Robinson's is. So I'm trying to find out what these guys' dev traits are. And they need to get as much playing time as possible. We probably won't know what J.J. Robinson's dev trait is until next season. Juan Jordan is close. Tajay is not as close, but still kind of there. We might find out in the postseason what his is. It'd be very, very tight. I don't know. But most likely we'll find out what all of them are next season at the start of it. I guess we could just go into their player and find out what it is. But where's the fun in that? Then we're not surprised like we were with Trent Favors when we found out that it was Superstar, and then he already had gotten the breakout player scenario where he could go up a dev trait to Superstar X Factor. Like, we were completely shocked about that. I didn't even know that was a possibility, where we didn't even know what his dev trait was before his breakout player scenario came. So that was crazy. And now he's a Superstar X Factor as they get called for holding there, and that's going to end the first quarter. So a 7-0 lead to start the second quarter. Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen, still the same team as usual. Although I think they have, is that Chris Godwin out there? That might be Chris Godwin they have. They might have signed him in free agency, as that's going to be incomplete. That was close. It was a bad throw decision by Justin Herbert. He should have chose to throw that probably downfield a little bit, since they have to score a touchdown here, or at least they'd want to. And Trent Favors, the stud rookie out of UCLA, is going to get a sack on Herbert and knock them out of field goal range. Big time sack. O'Donnell's going to kick that one away, and that's going to be a horrible punt to the 25-yard line, where our offense will come back onto the field. Let's just keep pushing the ball down the field with Raheem Mostert. They can't seem to stop the run. At least they didn't on the first drive, so we'll try it again here. And some lanes are opening up. Raheem Mostert with an about 11-yard run. Big time gains. The offensive line running the football is probably the best in the league, if I do say myself. And that's almost 1,500 yards for Raheem Mostert. That's crazy scenes. And that's going to be Jamar Chase. What a catch from the 37 to the 37. Jamar Chase. Oh, and he's showing off, doing the little Superman thing in honor of his teammate Cam Newton. Big time plays from big time receivers. And let's snap this, hand it off to Mostert again, and that's going to be shut down. No gain. No blocking on that one. Of course, I praise the blocking from the offensive line, and then the next run I do is just completely stuffed. So that seems fitting. But we're going to give it to Juan Jordan, the man who just runs over everybody as he falls forward to the 28. Big-time plays from big-time receivers. Big-time plays from big-time players, Jamar Chase. Built different, Jamar Chase. What a throw from Davis Mills off his back foot, and he just lobs that in back of the end zone, and Chase does the rest of the work. Big time plays from big time players. It's what you do. And now we have a 14-0 lead, and the Chargers offense doesn't seem to even know what planet they're on. Let's see if we can continue to keep this up. I am excited about this defense because we are dominating so far. Justin Herbert has no idea what to do. He's scared for his life because he's got Chase Young and Trent Favors on either side of him. He doesn't even have any time. There's no defense, or there's no offensive scheme that you can draw up that can stop the pass rush of this Chicago Cougars team, especially when you got linebackers like Kevin Pierre-Louis who are quick in their old age. They're spry, and they're able to get in the backfield, stop them. 2nd down and 10. Herbert in the shotgun alongside the running back. And Chase Young got tripped up there. He would have had some pressure on Herbert. Couldn't squeeze through that offensive line there. But it's 3rd and 12. There's really no shot. Herbert's alone. He's going to lob this up. Bradley Roby will not really do anything, and the tight end will just drop it. So that's a 3-and-out. Easy dubs. The offense is going to come back on the field. You guys might not see the whole second half. You guys might not see the entire second half, just how crazy this game is going to be. And J.J. Robinson probably got his best run of the season so far on the punt return. Let's give this to Raheem Mostert. Let's dominate this run game. Prove to why we deserve to be the #1 seed in the conference and in the whole NFL. And that dude is in the backfield again. Is that Drew Tranquil? I think that is. He's in the backfield again. He's a stud. All right, we're looking at Brevin Jordan here. I haven't thrown to Brevin Jordan in probably like 4 games or something. So I'm looking to get him involved here. Get up there and get that, Brevin. Get up there and get that, Brevin. That's what you do. Shrug off the little guy. He's a baby. He's a baby. He don't stand a chance against you, Brevin. Great job. Big time plays from big time players. What do I gotta say? That's all I have to say. You guys know it. Derwin James is gonna be the one to bring Raheem Mostert down. And we might get this off before the 2-minute warning. Probably not though. Nope. If I had 1 more second, I would have got it off. But that is the 2-minute warning. And this game is out of hand quickly. They're playing pretty tight coverage. I'm looking at Jerry Jeudy, although I'm running away and I'm finding Jamar Chase, and that's just an incomplete pass. Very inaccurate by Davis Mills. Very, very inaccurate. All right, we're looking at Kelvin Benjamin or Jerry Jeudy on this one. Kelvin, go up and get that. Okay. It's all right. It's totally fine. Because now we're looking at Scary Terry McLaurin, or Jamar Chase. McLaurin. Big time catch. A little bit of a behind throw from Davis Mills, but it worked out in the end, and he babied him. He babied him. We got to go back and see that celebration. The disrespect Terry McLaurin shows the Chargers here by doing the baby. Oh, we can't see it. That's all right. What a good throw, though. And 21-0. Kaimi Fairbairn buries that in the back of the net. And this is an easy dub, like I predicted. But don't worry, All Madden is coming in the next season. The playoffs will still be on All Pro. But we will go to All Madden next season, start fresh with a new difficulty. We'll see how that plays. But big time dubs. Justin Herbert struggling, to say the least. Chargers can't put anything on the board. They can't get any offense going. Their lineman is hurt now. He's a chunky boy. He's a chunky boy. That is Chris Godwin now that he's closer to me. Let's see what Herbert's got drawn up here. He's going to throw it to Godwin. He's going to get the first down just because Godwin's a little faster than Pierre-Louis is. I think that was Pierre-Louis. Probably was. That's going to be another catch to Mike Williams. Yep, Mike Williams. Chargers taking a lot of underneath stuff, short throws, but down 21-0 in the first half. You can't really take those kind of throws. You got to chuck this ball down the field. You got to push it up, push the tempo. But they're complacent right now. They're just taking what we're giving them. We're giving them these short routes. You can have them. You can have these routes. I mean, you're going to mess up at some point, and I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm just going to take what you're giving me. They audible. And now Herbert has it. He's going to find Chris Godwin. But a big hit from Pat Surtain. Huge hit. And he drives him backwards. They call a timeout. How much time is on the clock? There's a minute and 1 second left. 61 seconds for the Chargers to put some sort of points on the board before half. They're going to go for another underneath route. It's going to be caught by the guy and brought down by Pat Surtain. Beautiful stadium we're in here in Englewood, California. Chargers Stadium. 56 seconds. Second down and 7. Another quick throw. Keenan Allen, he steps out of bounds before the first down marker. They are moving the football. It's slow and it's methodical, but it's going, it's moving. 3 rushes, 17 passes already for Justin Herbert. They're going to throw it again. That time they bust open, and Godwin brought down at the last second by Marcus May. That was close. That's not what you want to see. Although if we stop them here, they have 1 timeout. We could hold them to a field goal. We'd have to get them stopped in bounds. And Logan Wilson got to Herbert, but he got it away to Keenan Allen. So they're not dead yet. They are not dead yet. They say, not so fast. You're not going to get rid of us that easily, as they put some points on the board. They took advantage of us giving the short stuff, and it moved the football up the field. I'll give them credit for that. Justin Herbert was taking what we were giving him, and they were moving the football, and then they got that big strike with Godwin, which really helped them out. They probably would have ended up with 3 if they didn't get that. But Tajay Chamberlain's such an electric kick returner that we're already up to the 33. And you think I'm going to run this football when they just scored? No. If they would have kicked a field goal, I probably would run the football. But we gotta keep the tempo going, keep the aggression. Throw that and catch it with Waring. I don't know how he caught that. Off the deflection. I'll take it. We're not in field goal range for Kaimi, so we are going to just chuck this ball, see what happens. It could be one-on-one in a couple situations. It is going to be one-on-one. Scary Terry in the end zone. Go up and get it, my guy. You had it, and you dropped it last second. What are you going to do? He had it, and he got the stupid cheesy animation. What are you going to do? What are you gonna do? We gotta defend the short pass because that seems to be what Justin Herbert likes to throw. So we could have had another touchdown. Terry McLaurin decided to drop it. It is what it is. We didn't really need the touchdown because we're gonna hopefully get one on this drive. And this one should put things out of reach for the Chargers and prove that we are the most dominant team in the NFL. Running with Mostert. Cut that outside. Raheem Mostert, the speed. Broken ankles. Down to the 36. Big time run. That's got to be 1,500 yards for Raheem Mostert. It's just got to be. It's just got to be 1,500 yards. He has deserved his contract extension. It's so close to 1,500 yards rushing. We got to get him it before the season's over. He's got to get at least 1,500. It has to happen. That's a big goal for this offense. Get Raheem Mostert 1,500 yards. I didn't mean to do that. Get Raheem Mostert 1,500 yards, and he's going to get brought down at the 31-yard line. That's not going to help him. Let's go with a PA or a post cross, not a PA cross, a post cross. Well, Jamar Chase or Jerry Jeudy will be open. Probably both of them, but one of them will be open. It's Jamar Chase. He's going to get open. He's going to break some ankles, and he's going to break another tackle and get brought down to the 13-yard line. Stud. Absolute stud. 13 yards. We're running Bosa side, so it's probably a mistake, but we're going to do it anyway. There we go. Good blocking, and all he's got to beat is Derwin James. Raheem Mostert. I mean, just bow down. It's too much. It's too much for Raheem. And there we go, boys. We're back up by 3 scores as Kaimi Fairbairn puts that in. If they don't score on this drive, I probably will cut it to the stats, because then hopefully we'll score again, make it a 4-touchdown game, and then it's just out of hand at that point. So you guys don't need to see that. So if we stop them here and then we score, it's probably game over. Probably game over at that point. So we'll keep it moving here. Justin Herbert. He's going to audible out into the shotgun. What's he got planned here? He's got Chris Godwin on a little out route, and he's going to get bumped. Trent Favors hurt. Trent Favors is hurt. We probably should take Chase Young and Trent Favors out, just so they don't like get hurt any further than what Trent Favors just did. And Chase Young, I think, got hurt too in this game. And Chase Young, speaking of him, is going to get his 17th sack of the year. The Predator is hunting. The Predator is hunting Justin Herbert. As he's going to audible again. He's making a lot of audibles, trying to fake out this Cougars defense. And Marcus May just playing the Brian Dawkins safety spot. Ball hawking that one. Upper arm fracture. Trent Favors is done. And with a fracture, that could be his playoffs over. Like before they even started. That is not good. Maybe I should have taken Trent Favors out. That is not good. We just lost Trent Favors for possibly the rest of this for this entire postseason. That's no bueno, boys. That is no bueno. And Raheem Mostert, another big time run. He's got to have 1,500 yards. It's just got to happen. There's nothing else you can say about it. Except for Raheem Mostert has to have 1,500 rushing yards. Let's see if we can put this ball in the end zone, put a bad bleep in the friend zone, and end this game before it really ever started. What a route from Jerry Jeudy. What a throw from Davis Mills. And Jerry Jeudy, that might be 1,000 yards for my man. 3 catches, 44 yards. Maybe not 1,000 yards, but it could be. It's close. Raheem Mostert, almost into the end zone. We are going to push this ball into the end zone because nobody's on. Jerry Jeudy. Wow, Casey Hayward jumped that perfectly. He jumped that perfectly. What do you want me to say about that? There's not much I can do. I thought I had that time. I hate throwing those routes because of stuff like that happens, but I thought that at least this time I had it. I did not have it. Casey Hayward jumped that beautifully and intercepts that ball and almost took it back to the house, but Jerry Jeudy luckily was fast enough to catch him. 3rd and 6. Can they do anything with it, though? Will they do anything with it, or will we stop them on a 3 and out and get the ball right back so that the interception won't even matter? We'll have to find out as Chase Young gets some pressure and Royals with the incomplete. Let's go. Deflection. And that's a 3 and out. Brian Bulaga also injured on that play. So let's see if O'Donnell hasn't had a good streak of punts in this game. Let's see what he does here. That's a good one. And there's good blocking here for JJ as I say good blocking. He came in untouched. There was the perception of good blocking on that one, but it turns like it's not. Juan Jordan coming back on the field. Colts beat the Titans to end the season. Juan Jordan breaking through the line. Juan Jordan down at the 24-yard line. What a stud. What a stud Juan Jordan is. I still can't believe I threw that interception. But we're going to give this to Raheem Mostert. He's got to be getting close to 100 or 1,500 yards. That's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter action. Final quarter of the regular season, of the inaugural season with the Chicago Cougars. It's been a dream season. Only 1 loss on the year. We've dominated most of the opponents we've played, and we are the best team in the NFL. A dream season. Let's see if we can keep it going with Raheem Mostert here. We're going to hopefully get the block from Elijah Vera Tucker. We did, and Raheem Mostert powers his way in. He's got 124 rushing yards. We should probably keep throwing to Jerry Jeudy as well to make sure he gets 1,000 yards receiving. That's got to be 1,000. That's got to be 1,500 for Raheem Mostert. We're going to stop it here, and we're going to pass with Jerry Jeudy now. I like this post route with Jerry. It could be open. We're going to throw it. It's one-on-one. It's one-on-one. It's one-on-one! And Jerry Jeudy don't lose one-on-ones. What a throw. What a throw from Davis Mills, by the way. Jerry Jeudy don't lose one-on-ones, boys. It just doesn't happen. It just don't happen. You know what? I might run this with Davis Mills. This is probably a mistake, and it was! It was definitely a mistake, but Davis Mills survives, and we're down to 1. He got eliminated on that one, and they guessed run, and they were right. Juan Jordan stuffed for a loss. Let's see if they guess pass here. This could be a Terry McLaurin touchdown. Easy dubs. And it will not be, because Davis Mills was super inaccurate. We are at the 3-yard line. We cannot kick this field goal. That would show weakness to the rest of the league. We cannot show weakness. We show Brevin Jordan touchdowns. That's what we show. And that's probably going to be the game. That's 50 touchdowns for Davis Mills. Not a lot of quarterbacks can say they threw 50 touchdowns, but Davis Mills can say that. That's big-time W's. That's probably the game, boys. I will see you boys at the stats. That's going to be the season, everybody. We get the W. Davis Mills, 13 of 19, 267 yards, 4 touchdowns and a pick. Raheem Mostert, 17 carries, 141 yards and a touchdown. Juan Jordan even scored a touchdown in garbage time. Jamar Chase had a touchdown. Brevin Jordan had a touchdown. McLaurin and Tajay Chamberlain both had touchdowns. Jerry Jeudy, 5 catches, 102 yards. That's our first 1,000-yard receiver right there. Sack leader, Chase Young had 2. Trent Favors had 1, but he did get injured, which sucks. Marcus May has a pick. I'm a little bit scared to see how long Trent Favors is hurt. 42-7 is the score as we finish 16-1 in our inaugural season. Let's go wrap things up on this first season. And there you have it. Trent Favors has an upper arm fracture, 4 weeks. So that possibly means he's back for a Super Bowl game, but he's gone for the divisional and the AFC championship. So we are going to have to struggle to survive without Trent Favors. We've had that situation before. He was gone during the regular season. We are not in the wild card, obviously. We deserve the bye week. Jordan Hicks is back, and I want to change that. I want to make sure that Royals is playing and not Jordan Hicks. We want to make sure that Royals is the middle linebacker because he's been playing really well as the rookie. All right, now that we have that, we can do a little bit of weekly strategy, just doing the training here. Everybody's training really well. Tajay Chamberlain's looking good. We still don't know who we have. Kevin Pierre-Louis has a back strain in the off day. That's not good. On offense, nobody. All right, perfect. So just Kevin Pierre-Louis had a back strain, but it doesn't matter because he's not, we're not playing. So we have Elijah Vera-Tucker and Brevin Jordan. Let's get Agile up for Elijah Vera-Tucker. Make him a better player. He's star development. And then we got Brevin Jordan, who's normal, I'm pretty sure, but we'll give him vertical threat. Add to his deep threat abilities. And he is normal development. All right, we only have $7.9 million to spend in free agency, but that is before we may dump some salary. Who knows? And we're playing the Chiefs in the divisional round. How funny is that? Kevin Pierre-Louis is back. He is back, but we will not have Trent Favors for this game, which upsets me. That upsets me a lot. We're going to defend the deep pass just like we did last time against him. We're going to throw it medium. That works all the time, and we're going to do the training. Ready for the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. Our first ever appearance in the playoffs. Do we have anybody injured for our first playoff game ever in franchise history? We will be clean and ready to go for the playoffs against the Chiefs. It's an exciting one, boys. Absolutely exciting one. Cesar Ruiz gets one. He's playing up to an 84. He's playing up to an 84 overall. We are playing crazy good right now with the momentum. The momentum boost is out of control. The playoff bracket looks as follows. Us versus the Cougars. Us versus the Chiefs. We are the Cougars. Bills and Browns. Panthers football team. Packers Cowboys are your divisional round matchups. In the next episode will be the playoffs. I hope you guys are excited for our first ever playoff run in franchise history. If you are, make sure to hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.